So you said that you did the first performance a couple of days after in somebody's kitchen in Manchester, and then we're a couple of weeks after you're playing to 10,000 people in an arena. How did that happen?
15,000.
I think it was. Get it right. Fucking hell.
What was it?
I'm convinced there were more than 20,000.
No, it weren't.
I think there were like 100,000.
There was a few.
I think there were like 500,000.
There was about 1 million. You know?
Honestly,
there was a few different numbers.
There was at least 10 million.
Yeah, but we've been to a arena, and that's not. And how many did they have at 90s Baby?
15 to 20. I
15
think.
to 20, and that's not even that small than what you had, and it looked packed.
Yeah. What would you say? Because obviously you've been to both.
I'm convinced there's more than 20.
20,000.
Yeah, 20.
think so.
I thought 20, but they said 15, so I was like, well, I don't
Jax said 10,000 at that point on that video, because at that point on that video, bear in mind, he opened the show at the NEC. So he was on at 7:30, and they started the music and stuff at 6:30, and we was in the dressing room at that point. So there was probably about 10,000 people there at that point. But once we went out, it
was full. It was
convinced
full
there was 20,000 plus people.
because we were stood backstage and we had a look out and there was no seating area available and the whole of the floor was packed.
And then when they put them lights on, what they had in there, I was like, wow. Honestly, mate, that was a moment that like...
Is that the biggest booking you've had?
Yeah.
20.
Yeah. It's not obviously, it's just because of the scale. Obviously we're doing it on a big, well, the audience is like, it's not like a bounce version or anything like that. It's commercial with a massive DJ. So it's
and you know, if you're going out to your own crowd, you know how it's going to be received. So when you're going out to different people,
that was the thing that made me nervous. It was more like, because we're in Birmingham, we're not up north, we're back after 15 years. It's the first track we've done,
and we wasn't actually booked.
We were surprised.
It was a surprise, so no one knew he was going to be there. So no one was really asked
ready
whether
for
he was
us
there or not. So we walked onto in front of a cold crowd, not knowing and not being asked at Blackout
at the beginning of a gig.
And then, at the beginning, where everyone's just warming up, just getting ready to have a good time, and then obviously
it went down. Really well.
Luke, were you buzzing that you had the fireworks go off for your bit?
Yeah, well,
there were power them as well.
Yeah, the names on the mics were a nice touch.
Yeah. It's just little things like that.
When we did the sound check and the guy went, which one's Lukey? I was like, it's me.
Yeah, the fireworks, and it'll blew your face off. You were stood too close to the crowd, weren't you? I see that.
Did they not go off for us?
Do you know what he did say?
He
did say there's a line here. He said, "Don't cross it." Because of the fireworks and pyro. And he
would have been all right.
Do you know what? He did ask us to stand on the X, and that's why I went to the middle. But I know obviously Jordan was doing the hyping as well, so he was like more stage movement.
If you watch the video, I go to the cross, and Jordan gets in my way, so
I tried to move around you, but you already started walking more to the right.
Listen, it went down. I'm not asked. The fireworks were a good touch.
And then the delay coming out was to do with t-shirts, weren't it? I think. Because like when we stood there, there was like, where's the t-shirts? And then Jax were going, yo, where you at?
No, the funniest bit of that gig was the fact that we weren't ready to go on. Like his track stopped and he started playing our track, and we're still stood at the bottom of the stairs going, right, well, we'll go on. And he's going, the Blackout crew, and then I was like, fucking get up the stairs, come on.
If you watch him, he goes on, he goes on, and he turns around and we're not there.
Do you know what as well? Because we said obviously there's 3 of us, so we don't want to be like overcrossing each other and stuff.
You know, with that crowd hyping.
Jordan's the main hyper, as everyone knows. So obviously he was going to be doing that, but I needed to walk out first because that was my area of the stage because of my part in the tune.
Yeah, you had to be on the left.
And then so we were going to like switch and move into the middle. So obviously when I walked out, that's why I didn't speak. And then I thought, why is no one speaking behind me? Because I'm like that. I've got my hands up because I'm expecting put your hands in the air or something.
I was still halfway up the steps because I was behind him.
Yeah. So that's why, like on the other clips, like what they've cut out, you can only see Jordan and Kurt walking through. You can't see me on some of them. Whereas the main video, you can see like I come out a little bit before him. But I had a few messages like, did you not go? Was you not there? Of people. Just because of that one little like walkout bit.
Fucking hell.
It was a good experience because we filmed it. We'll pop up some footage over the podcast, but